they decide who goes and who stays? What are the rules? Are there rules in place?
After reunion, they'll send out pickup letters, and if you don't get a pickup letter, then you know that you didn't get it. You know that you're not coming back the next season. That's how it works.
Right, and you have your pickup letter.
Yes, I can confirm I ain't going nowhere.
Well, we have it first right here on Dish Nation.
Ooh.
Oh my God! Lord, I am not trying to be messy.
Exactly. What's up, my Vina loves? It's Miss Vina D coming to you all from Vina Entertainment News. So, I mean, this is no surprise that Porsha is coming back. Now, I've said this over and over again that I don't repeat things that Porsha have done out of hate. I don't hate no one. That's a strong word. He who angers you controls you. So, never in my life would I ever hate anyone. I just talk about it if it's relevant to whatever I'm talking about. But I've already said over and over again that Porsha connections at Bravo is on another level because she's the only one who have dragged someone, jumped on someone else, her assistant, fought with Cynthia, and was involved in the whole Phaedra situation with Candy, and she still have her peach. And I already know Nene will definitely be back. Kenya basically said on her Instagram live the other day, if I come back,
next season, if there's a next season for me, I would be happy to share everything that I'm doing, my journaling, videos, ultrasounds, everything that there is to share. I'd be more than willing and open and happy.
So I'm sure Kenya is back and was able to secure her peach, but we shall see, because you know how Kenya is. She would give you an answer without giving you an answer. So that's that. I already know that Cynthia Bailey is not going anywhere because people call Cynthia boring, but Cynthia adds the balance that the show is lacking. It's almost like having a Dr. Jackie for screaming, Dr. Simone screaming, Dr. Heavenly screaming quad, and other ladies. Dr. Jackie provide that balance. She have her moment, but she's still well respected. So Cynthia, even though she have her moments, she provide that balance that the show is lacking, because she's like very mutual, with everyone. Like I already said, I know Cynthia have her moments and all of that. So we shall see. When Nene was on Watch What Happens Live, she did say that the Real Housewives of Atlanta needs some new blood. And meaning, and people were like, but you have Eva. And she was like, nah, we need like brand new girls. So we shall see what Annie does. Hi. Speaking of Eva, about 13 hours ago, she posted today is the day. And then she also posted this beautiful image, so ready, the calm before the storm. So, congratulations to Eva. I'm not sure if she's had the baby yet, because she posted this image 4 hours ago. So I guess not yet, but she is at the hospital about to give birth. So we shall see if she will be a part of next season, because apart from the little drama with Cynthia, she's really just have done her best to be low-key, but hey, we shall see. However, a few days ago, over a week ago, I posted that Sheree Whitfield was fired and that Kim also wasn't coming back, or she wasn't asked back, whatever. But then how these shows are, you hear all of these rumors and then things could change at any time. So we don't know if Sheree's going to come back or not, but it's being strongly suggested that she was let go. Well, Kim went ahead and posted this response after that news broke. Rumors are carried by haters, spread by fools, and accepted by idiots. Take notes. She just described herself. That's the one thing, there's a lot of things I don't like about Kim, but she's such a hypocrite. Her hypocrisy is on a different level. Like when she was crying, for example, after attacking Kenya, and she said, there's a few things you don't mess with: my money, my family, my husband. And I'm just like, girl, did you just say that? Because this whole argument is around husbands. Like you attacking Kenya, saying she's not married, she's lying, all of that. So how dare you say These are the things you can't attack. You know what I'm saying? Kim is just so backwards because she's heard a rumor that Kenya Moore was fired, started calling her rotten peach, and that she wasn't coming back. She was doing her interview and interviews, promoting the show and confirming. I guess producers had to say to her, okay, you have to stop because you're messing up the season. Even if we do let Kenya Moore go, can you give it time for us to be able to make that decision? But apparently that's not going to happen. So she just described herself to the T. The other thing that when I talk about Kim being a hypocrite, she went ahead and she posted this on her page today. Successful people maintain a positive focus in life no matter what is going on around them. They stay focused on their past successes rather than their past failures and on the next action steps they need to take to get them closer to the fulfillment of their goals rather than all the other distractions that life presents to them. Wasn't Kim the same one on Twitter last night clapping back and going back and forth with Nene? Like, this girl. So anyways, what that says to me, what I just read about the rumors, she didn't deny anything. I mean, she could be denying that people saying that she's fired and trying to prove a point that she wasn't fired. She just decided that she's not coming back. But whatever she wrote doesn't prove anything that she's not coming back or that anyone is lying. The other thing that I wanted to talk about in the last video that when I was editing, because I didn't want to make a 20 or 30 minute video, I removed it. But I'm going to add it in this video since it's just a short confirmation that Porsha is coming back. Sheree, okay, when I said in that video, I said, even baby Porsha, she's not a baby, but I'm just going to call her that. I mean, she's not, I'm younger than her. But Porsha have the hairline, the lingerie line. She does Dish Nation. She works on the show. She's going around doing plays and whatever acting jobs she can have here and there. Even Kim, with a nicer gray skin, have a skincare line. I mean, according to her, she's making millions of dollars. Kudos to those who go and shop with Kim skincare line, because you're supposed to be the walking billboard for your products. Let me leave Kim alone. Let me just move on and leave Kim alone. But even Kim have that going on for herself, after her show. Now, say what you want, I'm not here for Kim. You guys already know that. There's something going on at Bravo for her to be going into the 7th season of the show where the ratings is bad, but I guess the ratings is bad, but it's good enough for the day that it comes on. If it was a Sunday evening show, it wouldn't work, and it's only 30 minutes. So it's like, okay, let's just use Kim show as a filler, and it's working. So Kim have that. Nene Leakes, of course, hustler. She have her store, about to open another one, but going on all of these different shows, and then she does comedy. So Nene, no matter what, always find a way to reinvent herself, and she's a hustler. Cynthia Bailey have Cynthia Bailey Eyewear. She have the backpack situations going on. She have the Bailey agency, and she's also co-owner and co-partners, or whatever you want to call it, with her ex-husband Peter, with the restaurant. He not the one in Charlotte, but he's about to come back to Atlanta and open Bar One. You remember the one that Nene called Bar None? And she's partner. So even Cynthia is doing her thing. Then of course Candy, you already know Candy is the boss of all bosses, and I don't have to go down the line, but man, restaurant, she got tags in Atlanta. I think she got tags in Las Vegas or somewhere. Yeah, and then she got her, candy coated, whatever situation going on. And then, there's certain words you can't say on YouTube because they will flag your video. So her adult line going on, she's a singer, she's still writing, she's on Broadway. I mean, Candy is just doing so much. I don't want to list all of her stuff. And then you have Kenya Moore, you know, wife about to be a mother, and she have more hair care, and Kenya still produces things with her production company, and she just announced that she's going to be on the new season of Sin and Sinners Unbound. Now I don't know if it's just one episode or if she's going to have a reoccurring role. We shall see, but she posted this flyer right here. Everybody on the show, I'm talking about the ladies who's holding Peach now. I'm not talking about the ones who's friend of the show. They all, well, Kim is an OG, that's why I included her. But they're all doing something that we can talk about, we know about. But when it comes to Sheree, it's like there's nothing. And that's why I was saying jealousy in the last video, because everybody else is doing something but Sheree. So maybe, I mean, I honestly feel like Sheree could have made so much money had she used her fitness to her advantage. You have all of these fitness Instagram models making millions of dollars. Sheree is fit. Say what you want about her. Her body is amazing. And she could have turned by, let's just say, athletic wear, okay, joggers, whatever, cool. But she could have started that 10, seasons ago, season 1, and by now she could have been the owner of gyms, opening her own different gyms and a franchise and stuff like that. It's just like, girl, because she wrote that book that came and went away, and she have the t-shirt line. It's just like all of her money, man, have been sucked up by that house, just wanting to prove to people that I did it. And that's a beautiful thing to have, motivation, that I want to prove that I did something. But when you're constantly seeking validation from people, that's when it becomes sick. And then when you can't just congratulate others and you always have to find flaws in their success, that's a terrible disease to be that jealous, because these people that she's coming for are doing things that she's not doing. She came for Nene's store, but you don't have a store. You don't even have a clothing line. Came for Kenya Moore marriage. Your man is locked up. You know what I'm saying? It's like she can't just say, congratulations. I completely understand now when they're throwing shade, coming for each other. I get it. By the end of the day, it's like, whoa. So at this point, let's get back on track. Porsha is coming back. Nene is definitely coming back. Cynthia Bailey is not going anywhere because she added balance to the show. Candy is not going nowhere. She's absolutely, coming back. Sheree, like I said, she's been let go, and Kim is not coming back, but like I said, anything can change. Kenya is definitely coming back, but on her live she was like, that is if I come back. We already know that Andy can't stand her, but I don't think Andy had the final say, as it relates to Kenya. I mean, he's tried everything to break this girl. The last stunt he pulled, I was done. That's a Michael guy. That stunt he pulled and Watch What Happens Live, and Kenya came and overcame that situation. Oh, and then Andy with E! News, did an interview with E! News talking about he's worried about Kenya Moore pregnancy because he thinks she announced it too early. Like, really, dude? You put her on the spot and you asked her. And of course, yes, Kenya could have said, you know what, Andy, we're in treatment. I don't want to say anything right now, but thank you. Of course. But then again, let's just say she's, or what she is. But let's just say she is pregnant, and then she sat there and said, Annie, we're in treatment. And then she didn't tell you, and then somebody else went and broke the news. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, now Porsha is the only one who have said it out of her mouth, because I guess, she was caught off guard. She was, at her show, and it just came out because you could see her reaction. But I'm going to go ahead and end it here, my Vina loves. I'm wishing you all an amazing day. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.